Buenos días, estamos acá en Miami en el World Happiness Summit. Estamos con Lord Richard, un personaje muy interesante que tiene mucho que ver con el tema del happiness, el World Happiness Report. Ha trabajado con temas laborales por muchos años y es Lord inglés, a real one. Entonces vamos a entrevistarlo. How are you, Lord Richard?
Very well. Wonderful here in Miami. But it's amazing that we have this first World Happiness Summit, thousands of people here to really promote the idea that the way we should think about the goal of life, the goal of our society is that people should be happy.
What is it that you do? Explain to the Latin American public.
Well, I was an economist, but I decided that happiness mattered more than income. And that's what all the evidence shows, of course, that income contributes to happiness, but it's one of many factors. And we should not sacrifice many important things like our family life, our mental health, our inner balance, just for the sake of income. So I research on what are the causes of happiness, and I've just actually written a book which takes people, follows people from the moment of birth right through into later life to see what makes them most satisfied with their life. And the most important factor is their mental health, not their income. Their income is a very small factor.
You are the producer, right, of the World Happiness Report, the editor of the World Happiness Report.
Yeah.
I noticed that the United States it's listed as the 13th country and Mexico as the 21st country.
Right.
But it's so when the ranking is made, what are the factors considered to rank a country top or not?
Well, they asked one simple question. If you imagine a ladder where the top is the best possible life that you could imagine for yourself and the bottom is the worst possible life, where would you say you are on the ladder? And this question is asked in every country in the world by the World Gallup poll.
So it's a rank based on the people's impression of how they live.
They assess their own lives, yes, exactly.
Okay. Well, what's next for you?
Well, I'm going to write a book, another book.
A new child.
Because I think that the case for a happier society is not well understood. Many people think that when we talk about the importance of happiness, we're telling people how to pursue their own happiness. And that, of course, will not produce a happy society. You produce a happy society by making people want to make other people happy. And that, of course, is really good for the other people. But actually, it's one of the most important ways to become happy yourself. But it doesn't work unless you really want to make the other people happy. So I want to write a book that's about building a more altruistic society. I think this is a very important thing. It needs to be taught to other chapters in my book, schools, workplaces. Workplaces, we don't want leaders who lead by fear. They should lead by encouragement and fun. We will obviously want our scientists to be contributing to the overcoming of mental health problems in particular. We want the planet to continue, otherwise there will be no happiness. So that's what I'm writing on now.
Any last words you want to give to the Latin American public who's listening to you?
Yes. Please follow the pledge which the members of Action for Happiness take when they join, and you can join on the web any day. Action for Happiness. The pledge they take is, I will try to live so as to create as much happiness in the world as I can and as little misery. And if everybody did that, we'd have a much happier world.
Action for Happiness. Okay, Mr. Lord, thank you very much.
Great pleasure.
Great time, thank you.
Thank you.
Regresamos con ustedes.